On this episode, I'm going to introduce you to my chameleon, Frost. So if you guys are interested in meeting my little panther chameleon, then stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back. So Frost is a panther chameleon. He is 2.5 years old. Chameleons are definitely advanced animals. They are not easy to take care of. So if you guys are thinking about getting a chameleon, I just want you guys to really know in depth how hard they are to take care of. They constantly need to have dripping water, so you can't just have food and water outside for them. They need to see dripping water. So luckily out there, there's some drippers, specifically made for chameleons, so it does make it a little bit easier. But if you have a picky chameleon like this one and only likes to drink out of, a certain type of dripper, so it definitely goes back to their personality, so they are definitely more advanced. Another thing about chameleons, they also need to see moving food. So again, you can't just put their insects in a little bowl. So I personally have this little cup feeder for him where the worms will kind of travel up the cup, and then it's really cool once they eat, they shoot their tongue out and then grab the food, and their tongue is about 6 inches long, so it really shoots out quite far. But yeah, it's definitely really fun for them, really fun for me to watch him eat, and just really, really cool to watch him eat. He eats super worms, mealworms, dubia roaches, blue horn worms, so I like to give him a huge variety of different types of insects just so that way he's properly nutritioned. Another thing too, they also need to have proper humidity, so I do have a humidity gauge inside his cage. Now for now, I'm just going to introduce you to Frost, and then later in a different video, I'm going to show you guys his full cage setup, which is really cool. I definitely put a lot of time and effort into his cage that's sitting right over here, and that's probably what he's looking at. The humidity needs to be at a certain temperature. Chameleons do come from Madagascar. That's where they originate from. So in Madagascar, it's definitely more tropical. So you definitely want to set that tropical environment for them at home. So the humidity level generally needs to be anywhere from, 70+%. So pretty humid. If you live in California like I do and there is no humidity at all, you can purchase a humidifier. So that's what I have for him, just to kind of give him that same little, vibe. Also too, they need to have heat, so I do have a heat lamp for him. And then they also need UV protection and UV rays. So I often put him out in the sun. Not UV protection, he's not going to wear sunscreen, but he needs UV rays. So I often put him out in the sun. I don't like to just rely on the lamp. Obviously, there's nothing like the actual rays. So I put him out in the sun for about 30 minutes a day. And then I also let him roam around. If you have a reptile or any animal, I don't think that they should be confined to a cage. I definitely think that they need to have some freedom. So that's another reason why he's so sweet and he's so nice. If you give your reptiles or any animal attention, they will feel that love and they will feel that connection, and they will show it back. Now there's a lot of reptiles out there, and especially chameleons, that can be really aggressive. They hiss at you. So again, that just goes with, spending time with them. The more that they know you, the more that they're going to reach for you and want you. And literally whenever I open the cage, he comes running to me now. So he's definitely such a sweetheart. Very, very intelligent creatures. He knows my mom. So when my mom comes over, he gets super excited, and then he'll move his hands like this, and he wants my mom to take him out of the cage. So very, very intelligent creatures. They are very sweet. Their colors, now they don't camouflage, but they will flare up. So if they're frightened or if they see another chameleon, you'll often see that their colors get a lot brighter. So yeah, his color, he is a panther chameleon, so he is more of a rainbow type color. So I'll show you his belly up in the camera. That's one of my favorite features of Frosty is his belly. His name is Frost, but I call him Frosty. I got him from the Reptile Super Show. Often you'll see the Reptile Super Show go from city to city, so if you're interested in purchasing a reptile, I highly recommend going to the Reptile Super Show. There's different vendors. They're going to give you great information. There's also really good deals as far as, the cage setup. You definitely want to invest a lot of money in the cage setup. You want it to be absolutely perfect with the right humidity, the right temperature, the right vines and water. So just so that way the environment mimics the tropics just as much as you can for them to make their life comfortable. I also take water and I'll spray him throughout the day so that way his body can be moist. So that's another tip. You can put water, drinking water in a spray bottle and spritz him throughout the day so that way he can be moist as well. Hi, Frost. I completely trust him. He's such a sweetheart. I'm going to show you guys our little handshake. Can we show them how you shake my hand? Like this? I'll help you out. Sometimes I'll pat him on his head and then he'll close his eyes and go to sleep. They sleep about 8 hours too, which is really nice. They don't have like an awkward sleeping schedule where they're like up, crawling all night long when you're like trying to sleep. They sleep all night, which is really cool. And then he wakes up during the day and then he generally kind of goes to sleep when I do. So their sleeping schedule is really great if you're thinking about getting a reptile. What else, Frosty? What else do you want to tell the viewers? They also work great with other animals. I don't know if I'm just lucky and have like a really sweet chameleon, but I do have a pretty hyper chihuahua, and him and Frost get along very well. I put Frost on the couch and I'll let him roam around, and him and my dog will just kind of sit next to each other, and he doesn't get big, he doesn't get scared. So yeah, they definitely get along great with other animals if you do, introduce them to each other gradually. You going to sleep? You can't sleep yet. We're still chatting. Can I give you a kiss? I always give him kisses. He knows how much I love him. He's so cute. Literally, I can give him a kiss right on the lips, you guys, and he won't even flinch. Come here. I want to show them how I give you a kiss on the lips. Oh my god, you guys want to know something so crazy, which is so fascinating? So their feces, their poop, and their pee is solid. So when they go number one, it's not urine, it's not liquid, it's a solid. So when they poop, it's like actual, poop. And then the bottom part, so it's like brown and then white. And when I first saw it, I was like, what the heck? Why is his poop like half black and like half white? And then I found out that they don't actually pee. Their pee is a solid, so that's interesting. So easy cleanup, for anyone out there who, might want to get a chameleon for their kids and they're worried, is it going to be a stinky animal? Is it going to be a messy animal? Not at all. Like literally it's so easy. Just pick it up, throw it away. No wiping necessary, no liquid anywhere, no stench. So yeah, their number one and number two is very clean in my opinion. Anything else you want to say, Frosty, before we go? If you guys have any questions about Panther Chameleons or chameleons in general, feel free to ask me down below. I feel like I have so much experience having him for 2.5 years. I feel like I literally know everything about chameleons now. You can't put a chameleon in a cage with another male chameleon. They will, unfortunately kill each other. So we can't put another male with a male. And you can put them with females. However, they will have intercourse with the female quite often. So, that could be uncomfortable for the female. Hi, can we show them how we give you a little kiss? All right, let's say goodbye. Say bye, YouTube. Say bye. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching my video. And then on the next video, I'm going to show you guys my chameleon setup. And you guys are going to love that. Yep, and that's, if you guys hear my dog barking in the background, that's Mr. Pico. That's your brother. All right, bye, guys.